And now it's going to be Sal Frelick. Splits the plate, and the home opener is underway.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Kicks and deals. That's down and in. A slider missed. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's Christian Yelich. There's a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. That just misses, and that's ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Up the middle. They got it for out number two. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Now one missed. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game. Tobias Myers.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
There's a strike at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Ortiz brings it in. One up, one down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Juan Soto. First offering, and it just misses. 2 outs, bases empty. That one at the knees for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's down and away. This one popped up. makes the catch, and that is that. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. Peterson back to work. In the air to left down the line. Nimmo ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Ground ball Alonso. And he takes it himself for the out. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. That one inside. And that is ball one. Peterson, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
2 balls, no strike.
Up the middle, Lindor gets it to first, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Pete Alonso. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
In there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And there's a foul ball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
And a 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Haas makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Here's Ortiz for 1. On to Hoskins. Double play. Back here at Citi Field. Now the left fielder, Eric Haas. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball, 1 strike. That's out the corner.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now the third baseman. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So digging in, Sal Frelick led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Slapped foul. Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Almost got him.
2 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jose Siri getting ready to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. In the dirt. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Slice to right, fair ball. And he boots it. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That misses, and it's 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many.
Now both runners break early. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fourth inning underway, no score. Swings and misses, struck him out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Chorio. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Off the mark there. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Clips the corner, 3-1. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Lindor retired. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Flied to right his first time. And that's in there at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Popped up right side. Hauls it in for the out. Juan Soto now 0 for 1 so far. And that one popped in the air left field. Haas makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Bryce Terang. Peterson back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Brewers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And there's a ball. There's a swing and a miss. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Hoskins, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014.
1-1.
Hoskins pushes it foul. 1-2 now. Out towards right center field. Series sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. And they have their first hit since the first inning. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Eric Haas now at the plate. Ortiz at second with 2 down.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Into the outfield, base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Number 21 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. What a stop. The throw, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Mark Vientos, the next to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That's worth the price of admission. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. 1 down. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2.
Just off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. And now 3-1. To the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a ball, line to center. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now it's William Contreras. And delivers outside. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Taylor makes the play, and there's 2 away. And now it'll be Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. First pitch misses.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Oh. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to first. Takes it himself, and Milwaukee is set down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. This ball's chopped on the ground. Terang in plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now Brandon Nimmo. Foul ball there. And a strike in there. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That's way outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Oh, the throw is wild.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes outside. Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws. What a play to end the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Now on the bump, Reed Garrett.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late. And close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tap foul at the plate.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Got him. And that's the first out. This is Bryce Terang. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Outside, ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 strike.
In the air, left side. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Just missed.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. That one missed. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Swing and a foul straight back. And he couldn't come up with it.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 56.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jesse Winker. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Line drive and foul ball. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 8th. Stepping in, Joseph Ortiz. Garrett back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Up and in, 2-2.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Eric Haas will hit next.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Late swing fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Got it! He's notched 4 strikeouts down. Down to third baseman.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
High fly ball out to center field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Jose Siri. Anderson, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing. That one just misses. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We go to the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Dedniel Nunez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in.
0 for 3 in this one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they've tied it in the top of the 9th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it, and that is that. And we're back. And here is Juan Soto. And that's a strike. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground. Zips it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Pete Alonso now at the plate. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Mark Vientos. This one in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the inning. On to extra innings. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Hit in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. And here is Hoskins. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That's the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Liner, and this could be trouble. Vientos rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Mets walk it off in extra innings.